Hello everyone, welcome back to CLG Machines. Today we'll delve into the complex procedures and cutting-edge technology that turn plain farm-raised pigs into the delectable mainstays of your dinner table. So, if you want some juicy and mouth-watering pork on your plate, you gotta go through this whole complicated and super careful process. Let's go. Here, in contrast to other industrial farms, the pigs are permitted to roam outside the fields. In the process of rearing pigs, this is crucial. Helping to eliminate extra fat and tighten up the meat is the main goal. Additionally, contented and happy pigs do not secrete the health-affecting chemical known as chelatine, according to study. The pork will continue to taste better after that. They put a lot of emphasis on providing them with care and maintaining pigs' comfort and health. The adorable and little pigs have grown to be piglets that can be taken to the processing factory after 6 months of weight gain. Hey, let's head over to this factory that processes pig. Workers will need to sanitize their whole costume before they enter the factory. This will guarantee that the meat is spotless. Sample and inspect the meat is their first task of the day. They are required to wear masks while working and keep their communication to a minimum. The man's job is cutting the pig's flesh into 3 sections: the meat from the ribs, the front leg and shoulder, and lastly the leg. This worker saves time and handles the rib meat with professionalism. He has to have at least 5 years of experience, in my opinion. In contemporary processing facilities, the art of deboning pork has evolved into a very accurate and advanced procedure. In addition to effectively separating the bones, this procedure guarantees the security and caliber of beef products. The advantages of a meat division system for pig processing facilities are indisputable, despite the fact that it can cost millions of dollars to install. Ultimately, the meat pieces will be meticulously wrapped and placed in a tidy manner in preparation for their delivery to the shop. Don't turn away, we're going to show you a lot more production lines for preparing beef. These cutting-edge pork cutting machines usually use cutting blades made of stainless steel, carbon steel, or alloy steel, which offer the highest level of durability and cutting performance available in the U.S. meat processing market. Before designing the contemporary meat cutting line, German engineer Van Than revolutionized animal meat processing by developing the first pig cutting machine type, which helped to increase production efficiency and product quality. Can you still use the leftover and pork bones that aren't used in the food industry? You might not know. They will be crushed in size by this machine. Predators will subsequently utilize them as animal fodder. At first glance, we might think this is a cow's thigh, but you and I are probably mistaken. These are Mangalitsa pork thighs. They originate from Austria-Hungary. The thigh size of an adult Mangalitsa pig is comparable to that of a bull. Ground pork production has become exceedingly modern and accurate in modern processing plants, ensuring not only efficient meat grinding but also meat product safety and quality. Modern machinery has the potential to significantly boost productivity as compared to human methods, hence streamlining production processes and satisfying the growing demand for meat products. The meat will be shaped into a circle here, 10 pieces at a time. At such speed, this line can supply up to 200 tons of meat a day. Chicken breast accounts for 40% of the meat weight of a chicken. Perhaps you won't be startled by this news. Fresh chicken breasts are carried from the poultry plant next door, guaranteeing that the time from raw chicken to putting the chicken breasts into a package does not exceed 4 hours. This advanced production line and robot arm deserve significant recognition. You guys and me will temporarily ignore the meat and travel to the Central Valley of California. Also known as the Valley of Fruits and Vegetables, the food production process has been extensively upgraded and mechanized. After washing, veggies will be separated by size. The potato processing area will be located separately because potatoes must be processed before consumption. With the food industry's incredibly high requirements, we must treat each potato with perfection. So what about cheese? These robotic arms will quickly unpack and place the cartons carried here into the chain. Workers will next take them through the cheese slicing section. This machine from the future will slice and divide them into equal portions. There are two different cutting modes. They can be shredded or chopped into cubes. You've probably witnessed smooth, precise movement before. This factory required up to 2,000 tons of steel to create, and over 400 innovators and engineers collaborated to develop a construction design. Pomegranate juice is extremely beneficial to one's health because it helps regenerate blood and replenishes the body's critical vitamins. Here, we package pomegranate seeds according to GLC standards, ensuring they are kept at the freshest quality. Salad was invented by ancient Romans, not Americans. Ancient Romans frequently made simple salads with green vegetables, raw veggies, and seasonings. They believed that eating green vegetables might assist balance the body and promote overall wellness. The name salad is derived from the Latin word salata, which means salt. During the preparation process, the Romans frequently used salt to season the food. Can you envision machines mass-making cakes? Can you guess how many cakes this factory produces per day? That's around 800,000 cakes. This line will transform the trays of flour into a lovely cake. One interesting thing about cakes in America is the emergence of a cake form known as cupcake wars. This is a phenomena in the American baking industry, where bakers compete to create the most unusual and visually appealing cupcakes. Have you ever wondered how your lovely boxed lunch is put together so perfectly? Behind each beautifully packaged meal is a contemporary, automated machine line that epitomizes American ingenuity. This cutting-edge technology speeds the process, quickly constructing a selection of delectable, nutritious meals that reflect the various culinary terrain of the United States. From bustling cities to peaceful suburbs, these lunches cater to busy lifestyles by providing convenience without sacrificing quality or flavor. So, the next time you take a packed lunch, consider the seamless blend of tradition and innovation that went into producing it. It's a little yet beautiful tribute to American craftsmanship and culinary diversity. If you're on the hunt for a culinary experience that marries traditional craftsmanship with unbelievable value, look no further than this standout named Mian spot, which has been causing a stir among food enthusiasts. What sets this place apart is not only the meticulously handcrafted noodles served icy cold, but also the complementary side of succulent bulgogi that accompanies every bowl. Despite the evolution of food industry machines that have transformed how many traditional dishes are produced, this eatery holds steadfast to age-old methods. This commitment ensures that every bite carries the rich, authentic flavors that machine processing often fails to replicate. It's a nod to a time when food was not just made, but crafted with care. But it's not just about sticking to tradition for tradition's sake. This approach also aligns with a growing consumer desire for foods that are wholesome and genuinely crafted. In America, where the food industry often sees traditional methods replaced by the efficiency of pork processing plants or the like, this Korean naengmyeon joint reminds us that some things are best left unchanged. And while the pork meat processing industry in the US might lean heavily on the use of pork giants and sophisticated processing technology to deliver food at scale, our naengmyeon spot proves that scale doesn't always equate to satisfaction. Here, the value comes from the quality and authenticity of what's on the plate, not just the price. Amidst the buzzing streets and modern bustle, a delightful culinary gem brings warmth and nostalgia. Korean-style cream donuts, a cherished treat from many childhoods, continue to charm with their delectable flavors and artisanal touch. Crafted meticulously by hand, these donuts blend tradition with a delightful twist of creamy goodness wrapped in the slightly chewy texture of glutinous rice. The process, although labor-intensive, eschews the use of contemporary food industry machines, favoring the human touch that ensures each donut's unique character. These small-scale creators harness techniques passed down through generations, combined with a personal flair that machines simply cannot replicate. While technology, such as food industry machines in various sectors like pork processing or even more exotic realms like snake food production, has revolutionized efficiency in food production, there remains an irreplaceable value in handmade culinary arts. In America, the growing interest in ethnic cuisines brings these Korean cream donuts into the spotlight, offering a taste of Korean street food without ever leaving the local neighborhood. This resurgence of interest in artisanal food highlights a broader trend within the food industry. As consumers seek out more authentic, culturally rich dining experiences, there is a pivot back to practices that prioritize quality and heritage over mass production. Even as the food industry evolves, incorporating massive pork giants or intricate pork meat processing plants, the simple pleasure derived from a well-made, handcrafted donut stands timeless. These Korean cream donuts, whether enjoyed in a cozy home kitchen or a bustling market street, symbolize a celebration of culinary craftsmanship. They remind us that in our fast-paced, automated world, there's still a place for the slow, the traditional, and the meticulously crafted, where every morsel tells a story and every flavor brings a memory. Have you ever encountered a pork chop so thick it stopped you in your tracks? In the bustling streets of Hongdae, a small, vibrant eatery is redefining the pork belly game with slices so substantial, they're almost unheard of. This isn't your standard fare. We're talking about succulent, thick cuts of pork belly and neck that sizzle on the grill, bursting with juiciness and flavor. This popular restaurant sticks to time-honored methods, ensuring that each piece of meat is prepared with careful attention and skill. Despite the advancements in the food industry, where machines like those used in pork processing factories can handle large volumes with precision, this spot prides itself on its human touch. Patrons come from all over, drawn by tales of the legendary thickness of these pork slices, each as monumental as the last. Imagine a thick slice of pork belly, almost as robust as a steak, grilled right in front of you, its edges crisping up beautifully while the center remains tender and rich. While food industry machines are essential in many modern dining establishments here, they are used selectively to maintain the integrity of traditional Korean street food. These machines assist in preliminary food processing but step back when it comes to the artistry of cooking. In the bustling heart of the culinary scene, there exists a remarkable venue where traditional craftsmanship and modern efficiency converge to deliver a feast that draws hundreds of thousands annually. This establishment, renowned across the country, holds the prestigious title of being the #1 waiting spot nationwide, 365 days a year. Let's take you on a savory journey through the nuances of this celebrated eatery that specializes in charcoal grilled chicken, a beloved staple of Korean street food. Imagine the sizzle of fresh, hand-prepared meats grilling over a smoky fire, the aroma captivating passersby and luring them into a line that seems to weave endlessly around the corner. This isn't just any food spot, it's a place where culinary dreams come to life, serving up 10 tons of delectable dishes each month. Such a volume speaks volumes of the kitchen's dedication and the insatiable appetite of its patrons. What sets this locale apart isn't just the allure of taste, but also the commitment to preserving traditional cooking methods. Despite the staggering quantities, each piece of chicken is meticulously handled, marinated with a blend of spices that tickle the palate, then grilled over hot coals. No shortcuts, no food industry machines compromising the authenticity of flavor. The method is purely artisanal, ensuring that each bite holds the echoes of traditional Korean culinary art. Yet managing such a high demand without compromising on quality necessitates some modern interventions. Behind the scenes, the establishment uses sophisticated logistics and supply chain strategies akin to those found in a pork processing factory or a meat processing plant. This ensures a continuous supply of fresh ingredients that meet the high standards necessary for their signature dishes. While the meats grilled here are purely poultry, the operation scale can be compared to the output of pork giants or even pork meat processing facilities that handle volumes at an industrial scale. This fusion of quaint cooking techniques with robust management practices makes it possible to serve 500,000 patrons a year without a hitch. As patrons stand in line, they witness a live display of cooking that could rival any pork processing or food industry spectacle. Yet it's the human touch in this high-volume environment that truly astonishes, the ability to produce massive quantities of food that still taste distinctly homemade. This is the magic of combining age-old techniques with modern efficiency, a place where the echoes of the past meet the pulse of the present. Thank you for joining us at clgmachines today. We hope you found our in-depth look into the metamorphosis of farm-raised pigs into your favorite culinary delicacies informative. Farewell, and we hope to see you back soon for more behind-the-scenes insights.